give just a few minutes for people to join. We're here to do some podFLOW 2 with my husband. And if you can't hear me, let me know, or if the camera's crooked or sideways, let me know, because that was another issue we were having. So just a couple minutes here. We are going to start in Shavasana, so while you're waiting, if you just want to lay there nice and relax, go ahead. And again, let me know if you can hear me. I just want to make sure. How we doing? Hi, Grace. Hey, Grace, is the camera, is it sideways or is it the right way? Cool. Oh, so many of you here. Hello. We're gonna go just about 1 more minute and then we'll get started. We're not quite as strict on our time as we normally are. Hi, Bree. So this has certainly been an interesting experience for us as teachers to either teach a class alone or with one student. But I think it's just really important that we continue to practice over this next month or so and make sure we all stay healthy and sane. I love you, Bree. All right, well, there's 14 of you on. Bree's cooking and watching. Bree, is the camera the correct way? Hi, Sherry. And can everybody hear me okay? Awesome. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna begin today in Shavasana. So, wherever you are at, I just want you to come to lying on your mat. And this is that moment where we get to really just arrive at our practice. Finding those few moments of calm and stillness. And I've noticed with my own self that it's been hard to be calm and still, and I sat this morning and just closed my eyes and listened to the birds, and it's sunny, and just for a moment I was able to feel like everything was going to be okay. So let yourself settle here. Let everything settle to the backside of the body, the brain, the eyes, the internal organs. Let the skin spread out on the mat. And just start to breathe here, finding a deep, rhythmic, gentle breath. And we'll spend just a few moments here in stillness and breath. Maybe even start to fire up your breathing. In and out through the nose. Find a little texture in the back of the throat. And I think it's really important that we use our breath to tap into sensation. So something that I was talking about in my classes over the last few weeks was this idea of finding freedom in our practice and freedom on the mat. And doing that through sensation. And using the breath as a tool. So literally turning the feelings, the senses inward, and noticing kind of that inner life that's happening. And these are things that we have control of right now. We do have control of our breath. So continue to find that texture. That texture allows you to feel the breath, to hear the breath, almost even imagining that you can see the breath. And letting that be the sensation that allows you to kind of feel your way through practice today. Finding a little bit of freedom in the movement, freedom in the space that you hold for yourself. A couple more breaths here, in and out through the nose. 2 more, really building that internal heat since we don't have the added heat at home. Last breath here, inhale. And exhale. Good, if your eyes were closed, you can blink those open. Maybe start to find movement through breath first, deepening the breath, and then wiggling fingers and toes. Bending the larger joints, the wrists, the ankles. And then taking a nice full body stretch all the way overhead. And I want you to flex the toes here, engage the legs, reach nice and tall and pond out the belly and just feel alive. Feel every area of the body here. Then exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze and press the low back to the mat. Tuck your chin towards your chest and see if you can lengthen your entire spine on the mat, keeping the head on the mat. Good, again, inhale, reach arms overhead, legs nice and straight and long in front. I want you to flex the quadricep muscles, flex the toes, and exhale, round and curl. This time bring your chin towards your chest and lift the shoulder blades off the mat, really curling in, creating a little heat in the core. Let's do 3 more just like that with the breath. So inhale, reach nice and long. Exhale, curl in, round the back, chin to chest, belly to spine. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, hug it in. Stay with your breath. Take 1 more here. Inhale, reach nice and long. Exhale, hug it in. Good. Go ahead and bring your shoulder blades down to the mat. Bring your legs up to a 90-degree angle. Feet flexed, feet face the ceiling. Arms can come down by your sides. If you'd like a little extra support, you can tuck your thumbs underneath the glutes. And I want, with very little momentum, I want you to exhale, press your feet flat towards the ceiling, lift the tailbone off the mat, and then inhale, release. Good, 3 more times. Inhale, lift the feet as if you're trying to step straight onto the ceiling. Exhale, lower down. So we have a tendency to really rock here, so I want you to use that transverse abdominis. So inhale, press the feet straight up. You're only going to move 1 inch or 2, and exhale, release. Last one, inhale, lift. We could all use a little sweat today, right? Exhale, lower down. Good, now keep the thumbs where they are, keep the legs where they are. So it's really important here that you find this tilt, this tuck of the tail to activate transverse abdominis and press the low back to the mat. So go ahead and exhale, lower your legs about 10 to 15 degrees. Now notice if the low back has started to lift. If it has, that's your stopping point. If not, let's go 15 degrees lower. Good, notice the low back, has it lifted? If so, stay. If you can go lower, go lower. And then inhale, draw your feet back up to the ceiling. Good, let's do 1 more of those. Exhale, lower to your height. It's gonna be different for all of you, and hey, you're calm, nobody can see you, so it doesn't matter, unless you're also live streaming your class. Keep going a little bit lower. Good, inhale, come back up, feet towards the ceiling. Exhale, knees into chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Good, and then I want you to rock and roll side to side. So let's hit the tops of the glutes and the low back first. Then rock and roll forwards and backwards. We're gonna take 3 rock and rolls the length of the spine. After the third, you're gonna rise up and land in boat Navasana with legs either bent or straight, arms reaching towards the feet. Good, now it's really important here, if you see the video, you can see how Ben's back is nice and straight, his chest is open. So if you start to curl through the lower back, see if you can rock back a little further on the sits bones, maybe even reaching towards your toes with your chin. Good, hold here. Take another breath in. Exhale, rock and roll, hug your knees into your chest, rock back, and then forward. One more time. And then move into tabletop position. Let's start to warm up the spine. How's everybody doing? How are you doing, Ben? Good. All right, go ahead and move intuitively here. So Ben's moving through cat-cow. That's an excellent place to be. If you're gonna move through a cow pose, I really want you to round the back, draw the chin to the chest, and pull that belly up into the spine. And on your cow pose, the arms really do stay straight here, but the elbows soften as you open through the collarbones. Keep moving as it feels good to you. We have a few more breaths here. Sometimes I like to wag my hips back and forth like I'm a dog, although I have no tail that I'm aware of. Anybody ever see that episode of Seinfeld? Wasn't that a Seinfeld episode? Good. Keep moving here. One more breath. Good. Inhale, come back to tabletop. Curl the toes under. We're just pressing to high plank for now. So lift the hips. You may have to walk the hands and feet out to find your high plank. Now, one of the cool things about what we're doing here is a lot of people don't have mirrors. So you really are having to feel your practice from the inside out. So if you really listen to the cueing, you can find the proper alignment here. So I want you to focus on creating almost a cat-like back in the upper back. And then gaze forward. Think about a crow through the chest and keep the hips in line with the shoulders. Stay with the breath. Nice deep rhythmic breath in and out through the nose. Good. One more breath in. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take the hips nice and high. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. So take a moment here to move around. Pedal out the feet one leg at a time. Finding those sensations in the body, whether they're subtle or intense. And then let's come to stillness together here and work a little bit through our alignment. So you're going to want to wrap the triceps in towards the sides of the face. That's going to help broaden the upper back. Your gaze is towards your hip creases, maybe your belly, and you push the mat nice and long as you reach the tailbone to the ceiling. Find length through the waist, spiral the inner thighs towards the back of your space. Good, stay with your breath. Couple more nice rounds here. Good, one more breath in. And out. Nice, draw your chin towards your chest. As you inhale, you're going to round the upper back and come forward into high plank, gaze forward. Exhale to downward facing dog, chin up, chest last. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, round forward. Feel the belly. Exhale, take it back. Good, last one. Inhale, round forward. Draw belly to spine, round the back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. And out. let's move through some sun salutation A's. Inhale, gaze forward in between the thumbs. At the bottom of your exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana at the top of your space. Take a few moments here. Let the head and neck go. Find some decompression through the spine. And I say it all the time, this posture right here is not about the hamstrings. It's about the spine. So the head creates traction, drawing the spine nice and long. Good, take another breath. And exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Heel toe the feet together if they were apart. Now keeping the hands on the mat, we're gonna take our halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen the spine, draw the chin off the chest, soften the knees as you need. Exhale, forward fold, palms back to the mat. Let's do that again. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, which really isn't halfway at all. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain, Urdhva Hastasana. Press through the bandhas in the feet as you reach nice and tall. Maybe the palms touch as you wrap the triceps and gaze at the thumbs. Engage through quadricep muscles. Gentle tuck of the tail. Take a breath here. Exhale, Samastiti, hands through heart center. Inhale, extended mountain, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, soften the knees and keep the spine long as you hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back to your chaturanga. So you're gonna plant the hands, step back and lower down, all one breath. Take it from your knees if you're not ready. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath here. Good, let's do two more with breath. Inhale, draw your gaze forward. Exhale, press everything out forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, Uttanasana, release. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach nice and tall, legs long. Exhale, Samastiti, hands to heart. Inhale, extended reach. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to your chaturanga, so you step back and lower down, that's all one breath. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one round of breath. Good, let's do our last sunny here together. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, extended mountain, rise. Exhale, Samastiti, hands to heart. Inhale, extended mountain, reach, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold with a flat spine. Inhale, halfway lift, or if you'd like to float back, you can soften the elbows and shift your weight into your hands. Exhale, float the toes, land softly, nice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down. Good, 2 rounds of breath. You should be nice and warm. Even though you don't have added heat at home, I bet you're generating quite a bit of heat here. Good, final exhale. Inhale, gaze forward, prepare. Bottom of your exhale, forward fold. So we want to press everything out. Then we inhale, halfway lift, right as we land. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana, sink nice and low. Palms can touch here. Triceps can wrap in, gaze at the thumbs. That gives you additional effort here, additional engagement. Deep inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. We want to straighten the legs, then hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. If you're floating, shift the weight into the arms, soften the elbows. Exhale, float the toes. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Keep the hips nice and level. Press through the ball of the foot. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward, round the upper back. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Take it back. Exhale, lunge to your right thumb. Inhale, full crescent, Anjaneyasana, reach. Good, now tuck the tail slightly here. Drive that left heel high. Soften a little through the belly, wrap the triceps in. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, open arm twist, right arm opens to the back, left to the mirrors. You gaze in the direction you want to twist. If you feel like you're reaching backwards, try to square the hips a little bit more over, or the shoulders a little bit more over the hips. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come back to crescent, arms overhead. Exhale, lunge, hands to the mat. Inhale, find your high plank. Hold here for a moment. Find that rounding through the upper back, that slight cobra through the chest. Then inhale, lift the right toes off the mat. See if you can keep the hips nice and square. Exhale, right toes down. Inhale, lift the left, finding a little bit more of that core engagement. And exhale, left toes down. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Good, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high, square those hips. Exhale, knee to nose, hug it in. Good, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, lunge to left thumb. Inhale, full crescent. Unroll the spine as you rise. Good, now drive your right heel high. Slight tuck of the tail, just like you did in extended mountain. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left, left arm back, right arm forward. Press through the feet. Good. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to crescent, arms overhead. Exhale, lunge, hands to the mat. Inhale, find your high plank. Good, now hold here for a moment. Take a breath in. And without moving the feet or the hands, as we exhale, we're gonna dome the upper back and come onto the very tip toes, chin to chest. Inhale, back to high plank, straighten out. Exhale, dome the back, draw the chin to chest. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back to your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, nice big round of breath in. And out. Good, one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reach the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward and hug it in. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog. Extend that right leg. Exhale, right knee to left tricep. So find a nice twist here. Inhale, reach the right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, lunge to right thumb. Inhale, rise, full crescent. Arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist, open to the right. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, fingers to sky. Exhale, lunge, hands to the mat. Now Ben's gonna walk you through kick up here. So if you wanna add on to your practice at home, you can do that. So our kick up is a way to transition to chaturanga. So inhale, lift your left leg towards the ceiling. Shift your weight over, hips over shoulders. As you exhale, take a little kick, maybe a hop. Hug the right knee into the chest, and then you land with your right toes, and you move through chaturanga. Nice job. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, hug it in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right, triceps across the body and gaze. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog, extend. Exhale, lunge to left thumb. Inhale with your breath, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, lunge. I'll cue you through kick up. Inhale, find your standing splits, lift the right leg. As you exhale, kick the right leg, hug the left knee into the chest, and land in chaturanga. Exhale to downward facing dog. You can always skip that, I promise. I can't see you, so I can't call you out. Good, take one more breath in. And out. forward. Bottom of your exhale forward, folding to the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair Utkatasana. Sink the hips, arms come overhead, slight tuck of the tail, maybe gaze at the thumbs. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart, keep your chair legs. Inhale here. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. So left elbow is gonna come to the outer right thigh. Now drop the tail towards the mat and let the pelvis shift as necessary. If your left knee comes out beyond your right, that's okay, don't force it, but find the twist through the upper back. One more breath in and out. Inhale back to center, keep the hands. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Right elbow, left thigh. Again, allow the pelvis to rotate with the spine. They are attached. Good. Take one more breath here. Inhale back to chair, arms come overhead this time. Exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift or start to shift forward. And exhale, chaturanga or float back and land with soft elbows. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, hug your knee into your chest. Inhale, three-legged dog, find that extension. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, hug that side body, good. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen back. Exhale, lunge between your thumbs. Plant both hands to the mat, inhale, standing splits. Lift your left leg high. So notice the sensations here. Oftentimes we want to raise that lifted hip. So dial the inner thigh towards the ceiling. Press back through the heel, maybe the ball of the foot. Good, take a breath here. As you exhale, find Jiva squat. Tuck your left knee to the outer right calf. Inhale, standing splits, straighten the spine. Exhale, Jiva squat, kind of coil in as you draw knee to knee. Good, one more time. Inhale, standing. Exhale, Jiva squat, hug it in. Inhale, standing splits, find the length. Exhale, lunge, drop your left toes to the mat. Inhale, full crescent rise, fingers to sky. Exhale, settle here for a moment. Again, find that slight tuck of the tail, almost like you're trying to draw the belly closer to the low ribs. And then press that left heel towards the ceiling. Press your hamstring towards the ceiling. Take a breath here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice big inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, revolved crescent, left elbow to right thigh. Now hug the outer hips together. Try to keep that right hip tucked underneath the body. Keep the chest open. Take one more breath here. Stay for the exhale. Then we have a big transition to warrior two. So as you inhale, dial the back foot down and open up warrior two. Exhale here. Now because we have time, look down at your feet. Heel to heel or heels to arch alignment is appropriate. See if you can reach the front knee forwards towards the top of the mat, and then find external rotation through your right hip. Lift the arms, strengthen the arms, but release any tension in the neck. Gaze over your right middle finger. Take one more breath in and out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the low body the same as you straighten out through the right side body. Feel that lift out of the right hip. You can gaze up at your right hand. Left leg is fully engaged here. Nice breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward as far as you can, then tick-tock the arms. Draw the right tricep towards the right inner thigh. Now you can stay here. If you feel like you're collapsing in the right side body, bend your right knee deeper. Take a breath in. Exhale, half bind. Bring your left thumb down and around the low back, maybe even finding the right hip. open the left shoulder, gaze towards the ceiling. Take one more breath here with your bind. Stay, exhale. Good, binds unwind, left arm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten and strengthen your front leg. So you get a little break in the front leg here, but actually your front leg is so engaged. All 4 quadricep muscles are nice and strong. Inhale. Exhale, lunge, cartwheel down to the mat. Take a breath in here and draw the belly up off the thigh. Exhale to prasarita, wide leg forward, fold, fingertip your way to the left. And it's nice here to have the left toes in a little bit and the heels out. Strengthen through the quadricep muscles. Then exhale with a long spine, draw your forehead towards the mat. Hands can come down, palms to the mat, or you can clasp ankles or outer calves. Use the strength of your biceps to create more depth in the posture. So a lot of times we tend to put the bulk of this posture in our hamstrings and our hamstring attachments. So you can avoid that by hugging the inner thighs up and in together, pelvic floor engaged, all quadricep muscles engaged. So we strengthen the front side of the leg to open the back. Take one more breath in and out. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, lunge to the front of the mat. Good, take a breath in here. We're gonna move back through chaturanga. So if you'd like to take your kick up, reach the left heel towards the ceiling. Exhale, float and land in chaturanga. Right toes first, good. Exhale takes you back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round the back, belly to spine. Good. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Find that length. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Cinch up that side body. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, lunge to left thumb. Plant the palms, inhale, standing splits. Now again, turn the senses inward here and see if you can bring your attention to your hips, your inner thigh, your foot. Use the breath as your vehicle. Inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Tuck that right knee to the outer left calf, coil in. Inhale, standing splits, lengthen the spine. Exhale, Shiva squat, tuck and curl. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hug it in. Good, inhale, standing splits, find that length. Exhale to lunge, right toes land softly to the mat. Inhale, rise, full crescent. And wrap your triceps in here. So that's a key action that you find in a lot of postures. It helps to open the upper back and engage the shoulders. Soften the belly, tuck the tail, take a breath. Exhale, hands come to heart. Inhale, reach nice and long out of the crown of the head. Exhale, revolved crescent, right elbow to left thigh. And again here, try to draw the left hip underneath the body. So tuck that left glute. Keep the right hip lifted slightly. Try not to force the twist, just allow the twist to unfold in the body. So breathe into the sensations you feel here. If it's too intense, back out just a little. Stay for your exhale. Our big transition here, inhale, open up to warrior 2. So back foot down, arms to a T, nice. Settle into the posture. Don't be afraid to take depth here in the posture. And allow yourself to feel it from the inside out. One more breath in and out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Find that length out of the left side body. Pull up and out of the left hip. Imagine that compression in the hip lessening as you reach nice and long. Take a full inhale. See if you can slow the breath. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, tick-tock the arms. So find this first. And we want our side bodies as parallel as possible. So if you need to take a deeper lunge, go for it. Maybe you need to back out of the posture a little bit. You can gaze at your right hand. Then take a breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to dial your thumb towards the back of your mat and take your half bind. That creates proper shoulder rotation, gaze towards the ceiling. So if your breath is ragged here, use that as your sensation that maybe perhaps you've taken the posture too far. One more breath. Good, binds and wind. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten that front leg, and remember that this is not necessarily a break for the front leg, but it's just as engaged as before. Sometimes we have a tendency to want to shift our hips, so square the hips, draw your left hip forward just a little bit. Take a full inhale, exhale, lunge, cartwheel down to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest and the abdomen off the thigh. Exhale, Prasarita. Fingertip your way to the right, and exhale, find your full. So again, remember our quadriceps are strong and firm. Equal planting through the feet, toes slightly in, heels slightly out. And think about lengthening the spine here. So we're gonna reach nice and long, creating almost a cobra in the chest, and then we're gonna exhale to fold a little deeper. Good, we have 2 more breaths here. Last one. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lunge to the front. Inhale, back to your high plank. Exhale, move through chaturanga, your choice here. You can always press back to downward facing dog, which is where we'll meet. Take 2 or 3 rounds of breath here. See if you can slow the breath. You can steady the breath. One more. Good, inhale, reach the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round in, curl in. Inhale, 3-legged dog, extend your right leg. Exhale, right knee to left tricep, cross the body. Good, inhale, 3-legged dog, reach. Exhale, lunge, draw the leg through. Inhale, standing splits, lift the left leg. Exhale, Jiva squat, left knee behind right. Inhale, standing splits, find the length. Good, now keep the hands on the mat. We're gonna take a couple hops here, so you can keep moving through Jiva squats if you don't want to. However, I encourage you to take a few little bunny kicks. So as you inhale, soften the right knee. Draw the weight into the arms. Exhale, kick. Maybe draw your left heel towards, or your right heel towards your right glute. Take 3 or 4 times on each side. Well, just on this side, because that's where we're at right now. Good, go ahead and do 1 more. Good, standing splits is where we'll meet. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, left foot meets right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, chair Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're gonna slowly lower down to big toe stand. Heels will lift naturally. Hug the inner thighs together. Keep the spine tall. Hover the glutes just a couple inches above the heels. Press the palms together. Take a breath. Exhale to boat Navasana. Find the sits bones. Find that V shape with the body, even if the legs are bent and the arms are bent. And again, open that chest. Keep the spine nice and long. 2 more breaths here. Stay with the breath. See if you can steady the breath. It might be ragged, that's okay. Good, and release both feet to the mat. Come up sitting, nice. Coming into Maj-Lis A, so go ahead and bring your right heel towards your right glute. Reach the left leg nice and long. Good, left hand on the mat for support. Inhale, reach the right arm overhead. Exhale, reach long to the left foot, dial the thumb down. Wrap your right tricep around your right shin, and then the left thumb down. See if you can find a little bind. Now your right hip is gonna lift off the mat. That's totally fine. That's what you want. Press through the ball of the left foot. Reach your chin towards your shin. We have one more breath here. Good. Unwind your body, come to seated. And then we're gonna go ahead and just kind of work through the right outer hip. So grab the outer edge of the right foot with your right hand and find some push and pull action. Maybe even pushing against the hand with the foot. Good. Then right foot comes into the bend of your left elbow. Wrap the right arm around and just find a little maybe rock and roll here, side to side, just kind of working that outer hip. Nice, okay. Let's come back to center. And we're gonna do a little core exercise here, a little pickup. So left hand to right sole of the foot. Right hand kind of cups underneath your right calf. So lift the right leg up and place it as close to your shoulder as you can, like you're putting on a backpack. Good, then now find a little tension between leg and arm, both hands to the mat. Now the key here is that you really want to lean forward, and on your exhale you want to lift and lift your left heel from the mat. Let's hold for 3 breaths. 2 more. Last one. Good, and release. Cross your ankles, plant your hands, find chaturanga to downward facing dog. Good, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale to lunge, draw to right thumb. Inhale, rise to crescent, arms overhead. Exhale, revolved crescent, left elbow, right thigh, palms touch. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like to move into revolved warrior 3, you can start to bend the right leg a little bit more, weight in the right foot, shift forward and lift the left leg. Keep your gaze going in the direction of your hands. Good. If you fall out, that's okay. Take one more breath in. Exhale, return your left toes to the mat. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. Exhale, extended side angle, reach. Arms go earth to sky, take a breath in. Exhale, half bind with the left. If you'd like to take a full bind, right tricep comes underneath right hamstring, open the chest. Press through the left foot, engage the left quadricep muscles. Good, one more breath in. And out. Binds and wind. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Exhale, arms to a T, parallel the feet. Bring your hands towards your waist, take a breath in, straighten out, and exhale, fold into Prasarita Padottanasana. Spiral the inner thighs back, quadriceps engaged. Hands can come to the mat if you'd like. Good, we're here for one more breath in and out. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, lunge to the front. You can find your kick up back to chaturanga here by lifting the left leg. Exhale, kick up, draw the right knee into the chest. Land with your right toes. You can always step back or do Akapada chaturanga. Good, deep breath in and out. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, draw in. Inhale, left leg nice and high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, cross the body. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg lengthens. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, standing splits, reach that right heel to the ceiling. Exhale, Jiva squat, right knee behind left. Good, inhale, standing splits. Now you can continue through Jiva squats, or you can find 3 to 4 kick-ups on this side. Just baby hops here. Imagine your left leg leaving the mat 2 to 3 inches. Keep the hips reaching towards the ceiling, reaching towards the front of the mat as they stack over the shoulders. shoulders. Use your exhale to kick up so Uddiyana Bandha is engaged. Then standing splits is where we'll meet. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, chair Utkatasana, hips down, arms overhead. Exhale to big toe stand, hands to heart as you lower down. Inhale. Exhale to Bottanavasana just for a moment. Find the sits bones. Find that V with the body. Take one full breath in. And out. Good, then release the heels to the mat. Take a seat and move to Marichyasana A on the other side. So left heel into left glute. Let that left glute lift off the mat. Right hand down for support. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, extend out beyond the right foot. Dial the left thumb down like you're dumping out a drink. Find your bind, left tricep to left shin, right hand reaches back. So it's okay here to let that left hip lift as you reach your chin towards your toes. One more breath here, hang with it. Good, then unwind your bind. Straighten up here, release. And capture the outer left foot with your left hand to find that push and pull action. Just kind of working through the hip joint here. Right hand can be on the mat for support. Good, then we'll rock our baby. So bring your left foot to the right elbow. Find that cradle, move back and forth. Work through the outer hip. Ooh. I feel that. Okay, a couple more breaths. All right, let's do our pickup. I love pickups. Bring your hand to the sole of the the left foot, left hand under calf, and then just imagine you're putting a strap or a purse over your shoulder. If you're a man, it's a merce. And then you're gonna plant the hands, lean forward, and exhale, lift. And since I can't hear any of you, I'm assuming you're all laughing at my jokes. Ben's not. We have one more breath, and lower down. Good, cross the ankles, plant the hands, chaturanga. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. We're almost there. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, lunge to left thumb. Inhale, rise to crescent, arms overhead. Exhale, revolved crescent, right elbow to left thigh. Hands can come to heart center. Now remember, we moved forward from here. If you'd like, you can start to shift your weight forward. Press equally through the left foot as you reach your right leg long behind you, finding a revolved warrior 3. Awesome. Take an inhale. Exhale, right toes. That's all she got. Nice. Inhale, warrior 2, open. Exhale, extended side angle, reach. Take a full inhale through the nose, slow the breath. Then exhale, find your half bind, right thumb down as you reach. If you took a full bind on the other side, left tricep to left hamstring as you open the chest. Notice here, so turn those feelings, those senses inward. Notice what's happening in the body. For one more breath in and out. Bind, unwind. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg. Exhale, arms to a T. Good, wrap the hands back behind you. Find a bind with the fingers. If you can face the palms out and leave the pinkies detached. Let the shoulders roll open. Exhale, Prasarita, fold, and let the palms come over the head. And then re-engage through the legs, lift the pelvic floor muscles as you spiral those inner thighs towards the back. Take a breath in, and exhale, return your hands to the mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Then exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. So bend through your right leg. Keep your left toes and knee towards the ceiling. You can come onto the ball of your left foot. If you want to balance here, bring your hands towards center. Maybe you want to tripod the fingers of the right hand on the inner right thigh and find a stretch through the left arm. Good. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, find center. Then exhale, Skandasana to the front. Enjoy that stretch through the right inner thigh. So that's an intense sensation here, but see if you can notice some of the subtler aspects of the posture. Take a side stretch if you did so on the other side. Exhale, hands come back to the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Find your Pasarita. Exhale, lunge. Walk your way to the front. If you kicked up on the other side, kick up here. Otherwise, just step back. Maybe you skip Chaturanga. Nice. And downward facing dog. Good, take a breath in. And then exhale, drop down to your knees. And I'm gonna walk you through 8 angle pose, and then we're gonna wrap it up here. So we prepped for 8 angle today, which is also Ashtavakrasana. So what the purpose of this, or not the purpose, but the goal of this posture is it's a twist. So it's a twisting posture, as well as finding strength through the legs. So the prep that we did was here with the leg up over the hip or over the shoulder, and that's really the starting point for the posture. So even if it feels like your leg's gonna slide down your shoulder, that's okay. You're gonna wanna shift forward and place both hands to the mat. Step 2 is to cross your left ankle over your right. Now there's a couple ways to go about it here. I like to shift my hips to the side first, hug my elbows in like Chaturanga arms, lean forward and lift my hips. And maybe this is where you stay, otherwise you can straighten the legs. And then lower the hips. Okay, so we'll do that on both sides. I'll walk you through. You're gonna try it, right, Ben?
Oh yeah. I'll try it.
Good, okay.
No
So let's put on our purse on the right shoulder, or our merce, or European man bag for Ben.
It's a European carry-all.
European carry-all. All right, so you have the clamp of the right leg over the right shoulder. Now hands to the mat. Step 2, left ankle crosses directly over right. Now you have your choice here. You can try to shift directly forward. I like to swivel my hips out, lean forward, lift the hips, then straighten the legs. That looks good. Hold it for a couple breaths. Nice. And then release when you're ready. Good job. All of you, I'm assuming everybody nailed that posture at home.
I'm sure they did.
Roll your wrists out.
Spectacular guidance.
And then let's do the other side. Put on your left merce.
European carry-all.
Your left European man bag.
Alright, so on.
Find that tension between left leg and left
I'm ready to go
arm.
do some shopping.
Hands to the mat.
Okay.
Cross your right ankle over your left ankle.
Sure.
Think about Chaturanga arms here. As you shift forward, you can kind of hug that right elbow into the right side, lift the hips, and straighten the legs. And if your legs don't straighten all the way, that's okay. Hold for a couple breaths, your breaths, and then release. Nice job. All right. So if anybody has questions, you can always post that in the comments. Otherwise, we're going to move through a Chaturanga just to unwind those postures. So if your Chaturanga is just knees, chest, chin at this point, that's great. This is just to reset. Take a breath in, and then drop down to your knees. Shift your hips off to one side or the other. Come to a seat at the middle of your mat. Legs stretch out long, reach long in front of you, and exhale, lower all the way down. Let the spine unravel. So we're coming to lying on our backs. Good, so tuck the tail and unroll. And just for a moment, press your palms into the mat. engage your legs and your feet. Draw your chin slightly towards your chest. Let the belly pond out here, and I mean scoop, kind of like a cereal bowl. And release. Hug your right knee into your chest. Leave the left leg long, wrap the hands around the shin, and draw your right knee into your right armpit. Half wind removing pose here. Finding that compression along the right side of the body. And as you slow down your practice here, you can really start to explore the senses and the sensations of these postures. One more breath. And release the right leg long. Half one, we're moving on the other side, left knee to left armpit, hands around the shin. Find that compression. The compression is so good for digestion. Make sure you keep breathing. You want to maintain breath control until final Shavasana. Good, one more breath. And release the left leg. Both knees come into the chest for full wind removing. So if you can, keep your knees together here, then wrap the arms around the shins, grabbing opposite wrists, forearms, or elbows. And work towards pressing the tailbone to the mat. Keep the head on the mat, but tuck the chin a little. Feel the cervical spine on the mat. And use your breath here to really cleanse the internal organs. So as you inhale, feel that big expansion and feel the belly press against the thighs for 2 more breaths. And final breath here. Moving into Happy Baby, Ananda Balasana. That will be our final posture before Shavasana. So grab the inner or outer edges of the heels, pull down. And again, find that lengthening of the spine so those actions carry through. So notice if you bring the tail to the mat, the chin towards the chest. See if you can feel the spine lengthen. Pull down on the feet. If you feel that pinch in the psoas, the hip flexor muscles, just breathe into that. One more breath in. And release. Find your final Shavasana. Feet come to the mat. Bring your arms out wide away from the sides. So allow your central nervous system to calm here. Spread the legs wide. Close the eyes. And again, let everything settle to the back side of the body. The brain, the eyes, the organs. You can let go of breath control. And allow the effects of your practice start to work their way through the body. Even tapping into what you hear around you, what you feel. Giving yourself that gift of stillness. You need time. You need to, through breath, through the physical body. Please stay in your Shavasana if you can. Thank you so much. We love you so much, and you know we miss you all tremendously, and we cannot wait to see you back here in the studio soon. But until then, you can catch us every day right here on Facebook with all of your favorite teachers. From my heart to yours.